Here we are with a different car today. It's a Mini Cooper R53 S, so the supercharged one. So if we come over this side, it looks nice that side, but over this side we've got some bigger issues. So we have a bit of vandalism. So someone's for some reason pulled off these Wheelarch trims, front and back, and then someone has driven into a bollard here and here. So what we're going to do is...
And someone's scratched it as well.
Someone's keyed it as well. I can't sort that out today, but all the other bits. I'm going to fit Wheelarch trims, and I'm going to take off the wing and put a new door on. Luckily I've managed to find a door and wing of the same colour, so it should be quite simple. First things first, I'm going to get some quick wins by putting a new Wheelarch liner on, which I managed to get. So grab this is it. And then I've been to BMW. And I've bought some of these little plastic things. So the first thing you need to do is basically put these trims in and then clip it on. So what I'm going to do is I'll just start with that, and it goes something like this. So here's the trim, okay, and I think it's just like that. Like that, and so on. So we'll just build these up. How many more do you reckon? Another one here. Oh, that snapped, that one.
Forget about that one.
Forget that one. 1, 2, miss a few. And then this last one here, slightly different one. That looks like that. Pop that in there. I don't think there's any value of doing anything with that, is there?
Nope, not really. Snap it off or?
Snap it off.
Leave it on.
Just leave it on.
Leave it on.
So,
right.
So what you've got to do is you've got to basically tuck this in here, and then you've got to do your best job of trying to line these things up where it should go. So that's on there just about, and that looks like, there we go. So that's what that whole game looks like. Obviously I'll clean it up a bit.
Yep, nice.
That's on there. Right, it's already looking better, isn't it?
Yeah. The next one. Oh no.
Next thing we need to do is work out how to take this door on. So you notice one thing about this, it's a pillarless door. So when I close it, it goes up. I open it, it just drops down a little bit to get past this gutter. We've got a door in the same situation, so the window's already up. So I'm going to leave that up and leave this one up. If I was going to put this in storage, I would just put this whole window down and then the window would be protected. But one thing that's a bit of a complicating factor is that I need to take the door lock out of this. So I don't want to put this window down and have that masking the door lock, or what I think could be masking the door lock. So I'm going to leave it like that. So first thing I want to do is come in here and take this actual thing off. So if you look in here, or maybe I can. See, we've got some nuts at the top there, and then nuts at the bottom. So 4 nuts in total holding this door on. And then we have this little mechanism in here. I need to figure out how that works. So yeah, take everything out of the door pocket, obviously, and then yeah, see what happens. So I've decided to take this door card off because looking at it, it's pretty scratched. Someone's been wearing rings or whatever. So, and because I need to take the door lock out anyway, I'm going to start just taking this door card off. So first of all, you need a T30, which is a star, like that, socket, and then you take out each of these 3 1s there. One's here, and another one that is here. Okay. So So I'll just take each of those three out. So taking out the door lock, I've got this little rubber stopper here. Take that out, and T25, and then we can just unscrew this, and then the same to these as well. You can put it on the other arm and get these started. Well, that was on tight. Okay, still moving, then just undo them. Right, so we've got 3 more things to come out. So take this out, you can just kind of pull that out. And we've got this speaker grill. I'm probably going to go, oh, can you hold it? Just work it. Okay. There we go. Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. That seemed to work.
Screwed that.
Well, we've got another one. I don't know if it did screw that. There we go. So I just pulled against there, pushed that down. That seems to have come out quite nicely. Push that back onto there. Needs a little dash of glue or something. Oh no, there we go. Just spins around to there and pushes in. So that will still work. And then again, it's another Torx bit. So now like that. And just put these together. So, I think we're almost good to start taking this door trim out. So I've got another removal tool here, and I'm going to just try and shim it from below first. Oh, another thing that's worth saying is this is already out. There we go. Just see if we can. There we go. Wow. Okay. So I've got a T30 here again, and I've got a 1/4 inch imperial socket. So if I give you the so there, that's where you want to put this T30 on, and undo that and that, or bolt. Inside the door, that's what holds this on the inside like that. Eventually came out. Then to take this outside bit of trim off, I just put a screwdriver right down in the depths underneath here and just turned it. Be careful. You're taking this out. You have to just get it off like that. And these springs hold that in there like that. And that's what gives that. So keep that like that. Now to take the handle off, you need to get this little tool here. You can just jimmy up this one and this one. Reveals this. Now I've got a 5mm with a ball. It has to be a ball because the angle is not really ideal. And then if I show you in here, if you get your light, if you look at that, and if I turn you can see with the ball, it's doing the job. Just have to be careful it doesn't spin it, but undo that. This is the thing out, so watch out for this spring, don't lose that. So just to show you how it works, this goes down to the lower mechanism, so that has to be around there, around the back of here, and then to that lower mechanism. So taking that out, once you've undone, this is the screw I was getting at with that 5mm, and that, so don't lose that, and that is stuck to there, that top one. So that just comes out through there like that. Put that to one side. And then this is the lock. So this is what we're actually needing. So I need to do exactly the same thing to the other one, and then get that in the same place from the original door, because the problem with this car is it's only got one lock on the driver's side, so it's got remote locking, but if that fails, there's no even lock on the boot, so you can't even crawl through the boot. So I need to do this, the same thing to this. So we've got the new lock mechanism, which I've put in the door now. The first thing to do with it is there's the screw this side. So you don't do it tight initially, but that's the first one you want to get in. So get that in, and then put this door handle in. Remember to thread the cable in through there, and then round this little piece, which in the door it sits in there, something like that. So the cable needs to come round there and down and in. And then when you've done that, so you can see how the cable is round the back of that little drive shaft thing, and then the cable goes in to the to that little bit at the bottom. So slot that all in. When you've done that, you need to put this screw in and this bit of plastic over the top, and then start screwing that down. But don't go tight with any of that yet, because you need to make sure that this little piece here is in the mechanism, which is going in here, and so it goes in like that into the back of this mechanism, and then you can line this up. Once you've got that little drive shaft thing in the back here, this sits in there like that. Get that in there. So this starts off being lower, and you pull it up so it's in the right place. To get these three in there, and then during all this process, you can again do up with the 5mm the screw that I showed you before in there. Do that one up, and then the whole thing should come together. You need to start off getting this screw at the start in a bit. You don't put it the whole way in, because you need to slide this in like so. See, it's got this little bit there. So get the spring in. Show that. Spring's in. Okay. Slide this bit over. Then that down. And you just try and work that in. You should feel it seat the way around, and then just do that. So yeah, we've put this door handle on here, made sure that it's seated correctly. It doesn't look like it's going to come off anytime soon. Then we tightened the 5mm in there fully. We tightened that one in there with the Torx. We push these poppers back in here, there, D25. Tighten these up. You tighten these up. That's tight. That's tight. Yeah. That's tight. And then I think pretty much we can put the new door card on. Be the next thing to do. So we just grab the best door card we have, which is the one that was on the car originally, and then just do it. One thing we should do first is check the door lock works. Should we do that?
Alright.
There's the keys. The door. So you can see here, it's one way. You see that stops it. I can feel the thing moving inside it. So that's a good thing. So that's all working. We'll just get the new door card on and then get the old door off. Okay, so we've use the poppers, which are on the back of this door panel, to push it in here first, then click it in there around there. Put this tweeter and door pull surround in, put that in. I don't think we needed to take that out actually.
Yeah.
And then the two long bolts in there, and the two shorter ones in here, and then we'll just tighten them up. So tighten those two long ones, two short ones bolts up, and then you got this little reflective thing, I guess, when you open the door, so people see you. Push that in there, and then I think that is everything. So we're ready just to take off the old door.
We're going to take the front wing off now. So the first thing you need to do is to take these screws off. So the screws are here, here, here. There's also a screw in the lining. You have to unscrew it and then pull the actual retaining clip. And that was the little screw that was in it. Then there's this piece here which was actually built behind there. You just have to kind of pull that out. Once you've got the screws out, you can pull it out, and you put that to one side. And then you can see that this this bit with the S on, once you've pulled that bit of plastic out, you can actually get to it from behind. That's all I've done there, is literally just from the other side, just pulled it out. So you just push it from the inside, a bit nicer than getting a screwdriver onto it, and then that will just come out like so. Once you've done that, you can then see that it's got another screw and a star, so we'll take that out next. So one thing to know about these is sometimes they get full of paint, and it's a T30, but it's sometimes good to scratch out the paint. Yeah, Just let you know, the other one I took off was a 10mm.
but then what you can do is you can use maybe a hammer handle down the back here, get it in there, and if you want a bit more leverage, you can maybe put a 17 over it and then just lever it down, and then it should come out. But bear in mind, these haven't moved since maybe 13 years, so you can't blame it for not wanting to come out, and that seems like it's coming out now.
And had to take off more than just one of those
Plastic bolts underneath here,
so I had to take quite a few of them off. So you can see where my finger is there. There's a few along the line, and once you've taken those off, you can pull the seal off inside the door, then pull this part up. You then have to push this down, and that will give you enough room then to come in with your Torx. It's a T25. But there's one more screw. The last screw is just in there. It's a normal Phillips. The last thing you have to do is take the wing off, is take this screw off here, which is underneath the wheel arch. That means that once you've done that, you can then get to this last bolt, is in here, kind of pointing to it there. So just take that out, it's a 10mm, and then you got your wing off.
And so here we have, what tool have we got, mate?
Right, so basically the first thing you need E10.
Show that. Okay.
Yeah, this is coming in here to take this off.
Yeah, so that's just limits the movement of the
You
door.
need to take this the whole way out first, because you'll need to open the door wider out. An 8mm, and take this bolt off here.
And what's that for, Andy?
It's for the wiring that goes through from the loom to the doors.
So you've got a single hex on there.
Yeah.
Better to do that before you take the...
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck on it with the door open. That'd be a major
So
mistake.
then pull that connector off. There you go. So that's off. And then what you do, so just put the door like that.
Watch your fingers.
You go like that. You see that?
Yeah.
You see that? So you just pull this out, and then is it free? Should be. So let's see how it goes in and out. So if you pull it out, then if you well, that'll be ready to come off as soon as the door's off.
Take the door off. Okay, cool. Alright,
and then
I'm doing it now.
And then get
okay, I'm not doing it.
13.
Yeah.
Each of them
We've got
moving.
anywhere to put this door when it comes off. We don't care about it.
We don't care about this door.
Watch out, mate. It's going to fall like a sack.
Okay. Now we just take the door off.
There you go. Watch the wing. Help me out here, mate.
It's because you're stuck. There you go. And then that comes off like that.
And then look at me. Got the door off.
Watch out, don't stand on your new wings, mate. Prop him up. Really see that damage on there. Right, now we're going to try and put this door on. So as he comes in, I'm going to connect the electrical connector. Watch out, mate. This could be an absolute travesty. Do you want, why don't you do the electrical connector and I... This? Why don't we just do it like this?
This door's no joke.
Don't drop it. So do you know what you're doing? Nope.
So it's like this, yeah?
Yeah. Stick it in and then push that thing. Has it gone the whole way?
Yeah.
So now get the bolt.
We can do that after.
No. Just do it now. So meanwhile, I'm just holding this. Come on, mate. So get that. Screw that up tight. All day.
It's not heavy, is it?
Okay. Is it in the front? I don't think it's in the front, mate. No. So make sure when you do this, you get it in the front first. Oh goodness me, mate. Just don't worry, this isn't heavy or anything. So what we did, come round, is we managed to line these up as best as we could. Well, there's one there, there's one there. It's the paint marks that are already there. One here, one here. Okay, and then we came in with the, what is it? E12 over here. That's tight. And then proof. It's usually in the pudding. Go on. Shuts. Pretty well. And then we can just put in this, which is from the old, from the other door. From the old door. And it's easy to do that when the window's down. What you can do is just prop that in there, like so. Check it's in. And then we've just got the last thing to do is just chuck the
New wing on.
So there's all the things in there to begin with. That's the best way of doing it. Let's just slide them in. And then you just pop them in line as much as possible. And then you'll be able to see them all in line. Do that on the car off, the car doesn't really matter. And then just put it on. So in putting this on, you need to hook this bit of metal down in here first, and then get so that this There's a little one at the back that we took up before. Check that's in. Make sure you have this for the indicator in and about the place so you can easily hook that up. Then put in these 2 bolts and tighten them up. So we just started tightening those ones up, but then first we're going to go down the back here. What was that, 10 mil?
10 mil.
10 mil, all the way down to the
You
back.
can look at this, you see it from this angle if you want.
Yeah, go on. Whatever you do, don't drop that nut down in there, mate.
I won't do it tight yet. I'll just... Okay. Now,
I'd do the bottom one as well.
we're just putting the star bolt. So this is a T25
Screw.
screw. It's going into the back here. Can you do me a favour and hold that down?
Yeah.
I'm not cutting off circulation to my hand here.
Hate for you to be inconvenienced. Don't thread it, mate. It's going.
But
No, I don't really care about you doing
Twins
this.
help
I can't
each
see
other.
anything.
it's like having an extra pair of hands that aren't very useful.
Go on. So this bit of plastic here goes up there, and then it gets held on by
screw those
three little screws. So that connector's on there now. See, it's got this little bit in here. So that just wants to go like so. And then just pop it in the front. That's it, done. Finished thing. Wheelarch bits on, new door on, wing on, and that's the full thing.